restless. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you.
So they see everything we doing. My podcast.
I'm high up altitude, I had to do this shit with free.
With a pinky ring, everybody used to pick at me. Now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, this is Madden NFL 21.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Arizona Cardinals.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. Fitzgerald on the slant. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Fitzgerald.
23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Complete.
Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Recovered by Baltimore.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back. Unsuccessfully.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devon Kennard. And that will force a turnover on downs. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
to Mark Ingram.
From the gun, Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
I need to get my swag right there.
And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Returning it, Justice Hill. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ingram. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Run down at the 20.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 18-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
And again, it's Ingram. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Andy Isabella. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's second down. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. You can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
This is Ingram. Down to the 25. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Now that's a quarterback who's in trouble.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So we have reached halftime with a touch. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Ravens 7. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Now this will make it into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. His feet. Here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
All right, y'all, we back. We had to end the mission because the boy ain't got nothing up on me.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Ingram, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Give them 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
A fumble on the play.
Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Murray to give. This is Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
You ain't going nowhere. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
They stay on the ground with Drake. There he goes inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Derek Wolfe that time, the one who got in there to make the play.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald. 26 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And that'll set them back 5. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Murray to air it out again. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Mark Ingram, the ball.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can...
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Looking middle, and that's complete. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Returning it, Hill. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's... Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball...
Yes, sir!
She take off and touch.
Oh, he open. Oh.
She a spicy mommy.
Oh, my God. What are you doing?
I caught up once, I ain't had a right one by me. Had me looking crazy. Yeah, shiesty grimy. So I hit her wrist with ice tsunamis.
That hurt you. Hurt you.
I want you in back of the Maybach curtains. Since I got my back up, I count out on the Birkin. I ain't gotta question myself, know you worth it. I don't want these hoes to surround my vibe. I just wanna double cup and get high. I just wanna buzz, I want you and get jet fly. I bought a new rollie just so we can reset time. Yeah, they always telling me that time is money, but I never could do shit with that. Cause the money come, the money go, but the time you never get it back. If I could turn the hands of time back, I bring Cliff, Nipsey, and Prime back. Ring, smile back. I mean, I wish I could rewind back. More than the Raptors, wish Kawhi was signed back. But he did. So cherish the time you was given. Be thankful you eating, not just on Thanksgiving. You can right your wrongs as long as you I don't ask to be forgotten, I just ask to be forgiven. Life is too short for grudges, too long for DAs and judges who wrongfully convicted niggas. I'm talking Central Park 5, Jill 6 niggas. Exonerated, but that time still tick, nigga.
Coming down there popping stuff, you heard?
I want you in back of the Maybach curtains. Since I got my back up, I count out on the Birkin. I ain't gotta question myself, know you worth it. Just around my vibe. I just wanna double cup and get high. I just wanna buzz, I want you and get jet fly.
Get out the line, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, we'll take that. We'll take that. Yeah, I know. Uh-oh, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Yeah, he wanna quit, y'all. He wanna quit. Ain't no coming back. Can't get a touchdown. Ain't no get a touchdown. Ain't got nothing. He has nothing.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Oh, they're going him. Oh.
Haunted by your past mistakes, it's hard to tell between real and fake. They say good things come to those who wait. You made me feel some type of way, for better or for worse, until death do us part. You started with a canvas, and we turned it to some art. No filter on a fresh face, Balenciaga through no shoelace. From the mud to a diamond. They say money can't buy this type of thing. You and me against the wall. You and me against the wall. You and me against the wall. One of them bitches worth 1,000 girls.
Yes, you can't just let the good ones get away. The only one that didn't leave get to stay. Roses, while you can smell them, you should get bouquets. Nothing worse than having things you ain't get to say. Love yous, misuse, hug yous, kiss yous. Ups and downs and struggles, issues. Made us stronger, kept us closer. This thing of ours like La Costa Nostra. Mobbing with you for the family, put a job in with you. I want all of your love, hope that's not a problem with you. I want that crazy love like Whitney and Bobby with you. That gangster love like Bonnie and Clyde vibing with you. That sweet love Anita Baker was singing about. That sexy love They ain't know that some assault just season our flavor. You and me against the world, the odds in our favor.
Haunted by your past mistakes, it's hard to tell between real and fake. They say good things come to those who wait. You made me feel some type of way, for better or for worse, until death do us part. You started with a canvas, and we turned it to some art. No filter on the fresh face, bullets we got us with no shoelace. From the mud to a diamond ring. They say money can't buy this type of thing. You and me against the world. You and me against the world. You and me against the world. One down, bitches, 1,000 girls. You know I do everything for us, so you can trust that when I do. Love so generous, since I be yes, that's what I do. Got me in a rush, I wanna fuck like honeymoon. They complaining from the other room. They hear ups and downs and couple rounds and drop it, bounce it, drop it, bounce it. Love them, couches, fuck them, counters, shoot that club up, fuck them, bouncers. Got ignition, but let's go half on a baby. I got that wet, got that warm bath water, baby. You plus me equals better math, don't it, baby? Try to divide that, my better half. I'm going crazy. They want us lit up. We don't give up the dub. We give them middle fingers while that green finger lit up. Doing us, blocking them, I swear, it's our favorite. You and me against the world, the odds in our favor. Haunted by your past mistakes, it's hard to tell between real and fake. They say good things come to those who wait. You made me feel some type of way, for better or for worse, until death do us part. You started with a canvas, and we turned it to some art. No filter on the fresh face, bullets we got us with no shoelace. From the mud to a diamond ring. They say money can't buy this type of thing. You and me against the world. You and me against the world. You and me against the world. One down, bitches, 1,000 girls.
And they've got good work after the catch. Going to get him 23 in the first.
What it is, baby, what's up? Can't we let the world know what's up? Can't judge, let's shoot them in the ball. Can't hate cause it's too much love. And it can be the summer or the fall. In the winter, spring, do it all. We a team, every season we gon' ball. They ain't even fair when it's us against y'all. What it is, baby, what's up? Can we let the world know what's what? Can't judge, let's shoot a man above. Can't hate cause it's too much love. And it can be the summer or the fall. In the winter, spring, do it all. We a team, every season we gon' ball. They ain't even fair when it's us against y'all.
That was an interesting move there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Big damn monster.
I just hope this encourages people who love each other to make it right. It's not too late.
It's not too late to try. It's not too late for you. Don't make me have to choose. Don't make me have to choose. It's not too late to
No.
It's not too late. Don't make me have to choose.
Because it's great. One thing you can't take away is my past, though. Shorty told me a story. I ain't casting these aspersions or whole judgment.
For it, should they not? Is Is it the right play call? Is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the
play action. Now it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Throwing, Hundley. He's airing it out for Williams. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted by the Ravens.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chandler Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 29, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Murray again, second and 10. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Again, they'll throw with Murray toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
58, Mike. 58, Mike. Yeah, let's get a sack.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
To kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The dangerous Hill now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. From the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And my goodness, another interception. Snags it for the pick. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Calais Campbell, originally a Cardinal, there with the tackle. Back to throw it. Murray eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
And they're going to quit. This nigga's trash, man. Yes, sir. He quit, ladies and gentlemen. He sucks.
I'm trouble, boo. Man, that Harry Tully look with the Trump.